Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Ryan, and we are back with some more RimWorld. This is the Hussar and Highmate colony, and we are zoomed out to maximum, but if you look very closely, you can see a tiny glint of purple on the map. That's right, we've got some guest beds installed. We have set prices. We've got vending machines up and running. There's a blood spot there, too. We've got some tables, and we've got seating, well, bedding for a lot more. Now, we did have our very first group of visitors. It was only a duo. It was just two people, but they had a great time. Fantastic. And I think that's kind of despite the quality of our surroundings and pretty much all because of our high mates. I mean, Shay has a 19 social and Shepard has a 20, so the entertainers around this place are top notch for sure. Nonetheless, we are looking forward to far more visitors. The goal is to hopefully get some recruits out of it. We need some more pure blooded Hussars and some Highmates too, would be great. I mean, we're down a person, so that's it. I'm not going to get into any details, but yes. Oh, and you might notice that there's another building being constructed, and ask yourself, what is it? Is it a new outhouse, toilet room, a shower? No. It's part of a quest. So we've got a monument here. We got to keep this sucker up for 46 days once it's constructed. If we fail, 33 man-hunting Yorkshire Terriers will arrive. I'm actually tempted to go ahead and once we've completed it, just just destroy a piece of it and trigger the animals, because 33 man-hunting Yorkies is pretty easy to deal with. We just close the door and wait for the next trader to show up, and they're gone. They're dealt with. No, but we could set up some embrasures, in a certain area and wait for the dogs to come around, because the embrasures make animal attacks pretty much useless. And of course, we've got our trap funnels set up so that I can just close the door in case we get any dangerous man-hunting terriers on the map. But all of it depends on us finishing this in time, which we've got another 15 days to do, so I think we're on top of it. Luckily, we've got Strong. There she is. I don't know what she's doing. She's going to rest right now, but she's outside the compound. Oh, that's right. We had her pick up a psychic shock lance. There it is. Yeah, so we just purchased that from this group of traders, and they dropped it outside the compound like a bunch of jerks. But we picked it up again in case we see any hussars in like the next couple of raids or whatever. Hopefully, we'll be able to shock their brains and then, capture and recruit them at some point. Now, Highmates, we're not going to see any of those on raids, so it's unlikely we'll be doing any psychic shock lancing of Highmates, but like I said, that's what the guest rooms are all about. So I am super excited, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Hit that like button, and let's get into it. Let's see what the next big event is here at the colony. Oh my goodness. Well, it's not really a massive event, but we did just have an eclipse followed by a solar flare, so there is some atmospheric disruption going on and some astronomical disruption, I guess you would say, as well. Interesting. The barn's going pretty well, though. Despite all the fluctuations in the stars and stuff, we're okay here. Ah, there it is. Power's back on. We had to establish a fourth wind turbine in the last episode because our batteries ran out at one point. We have been adding more and more electrical stuff. The vending machines here do require electricity. And I almost feel like, I get it, because even the non-refrigerated ones run electricity and stuff. It's cool. We can set pricing for it and stuff. Right now we've got a 25% discount on anybody who wants Psychite tea. And of course the hardtack is for free. I like to just have food available for, my colonists if they're broke, if they happen to show up and they need a little handout. We'll give them some crackers for sure. Okay, speaking of handouts, here we go. Our next set of visitors has arrived. It's Crocodile and Bardor. Hello. Now, unfortunately, I think they're both baseliners. I can just tell from the back of their heads. All right, yeah, they're baseliners. Great memory, tough. Psychopath, quick sleeper, plants. Oh, okay, don't look at their traits and stuff. They're here as guests. Now, in the last episode, of course, I went down to the guest tab and I set a default for them to stay in the home zone. Basically, I was just noticing some of this home zone is outside the walls. Technically, I need to get this worked out over here. It's an eyesore, but nonetheless, we've got them restricted to the home zone and no shopping just yet. I should probably set that up. I don't know. Maybe that'll help. Let's just do the shopping only in this room. I'll set up a brand new zone right now. All right. Well, I've set up a nice little zone here. It's hard to see, but it's basically around the perimeter of the room. And I've just named it to, what is it? Shop 1. So if I want to set up multiple different shops and stuff, we can do that with different areas. But super easy. So now if I go into the guest area, and let's say, let me turn this off there. Okay, now if we say they can only shop in shop 1, and I should go in here and set that to the default too. So I'll make that the default. Now if we go back to the guest tab, yep, you'll see that Bardor, his shopping area has now been assigned to shop 1. So I'm hoping that will, yeah, well that'll work obviously. You know what, I was just thinking maybe I should set up another one here with actual like better food in it too, because we do have some extra shish kebabs. Plus I can always set up the recipe here for even more. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and make this 400. We'll double it, and I'll set this to 200. That way we can put a nice little stack of those in here. Well, you know what I was just realizing as I was placing the kebab in the vending machine is that I think I can only set one price for the entire machine. So I've already got this one set to free here for the hardtack itself, because like I said, I just want to give this stuff away. So I might go ahead and just build another vending machine for it. That's okay. That's okay. That'll give me time to start to build the kebabs up, so we're not giving away our food essentially, or selling our food away, which, you know, normally I'm against that, especially with traders and stuff. I don't sell food, especially at the beginning of a colony that's in the dead of winter. So that, like I said, that'll give me a little bit of time. And still our people have some food. The hardtack's never going to stop. We can keep that going real quick. But what I did was I went ahead and added another bill for stew and stir-fried rice, or stir-fried meals, I should say, which is, I think it has a similar effect here if we go to the details of it. Let's look at it here. So it affects manipulation and blood filtration. So that's healing and work efficiency, I guess you could say, generally speaking. So that's a very helpful food. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all our people switched over to stir fry, and then we'll start selling kebabs. So that's the way it's going to go. At least that's the current plan. Of course, as we, you know, expand our hospitality and we get a restaurant going, we'll have a whole line of menu items available probably. Oh my god, look at this. I got a quest to go rescue a child Highmate. Design companions and concubines. Wow. I thought it would be so hard to find one of these. Look at this. 5 turrets, a mortar, and 2 pirates defend the site. Plus there may be an unknown threat. Oh my gosh. Well, the good news is this is not a quest we have to accept or reject. It's just available on the map, but I had to show you this. I don't know. This is how we lost, well, something similar, going off the map and into an assault. That was how we lost Hutch. And honestly, the only active people we have are Strong and Lady V, who is a child. So I don't think we can deal with this. Like I said, we got 30 days, though, so that's a good long time. Man, I'd love to go find Marco, though, and rescue us a Highmate. It does say he's a child, so that could mean any age. Well, a pretty young age, at least. But, oh, wow. If that said Hussar right there, I would definitely make an effort. I don't know. We'll see how this goes, but wow. Oh, man, oh, man. Well, like I said, it's the Highmates that are really the cause of our great relationship here with our guests, because they just both got charmed by the Highmates. And it's, yeah, they're walking through a rainy, muddy, half frozen ground and stuff, but still they love it. They're having a great time here at the colony. And I have not yet observed any of them use the vending machines, but I'm watching closely. That's just for role-playing purposes. I need it to happen. I need them to make some purchases in the machines, please, guys. But they're hanging out by the monument, which is interesting. It's kind of a tourist attraction, I guess, as such. Okay, well, it is time to get this monument done. I'm forcing her to work on each piece. There we go. Is that it? Oh, she might have to put the roof in, I think. Man, oh man, I'm a little nervous, though. Having the extra pawns here on the map and stuff, what if one of them goes into a tantrum and destroys a piece of this? I might end up putting a steel wall around it. I sometimes like to do that. It's just that's quite a bit of steel, quite a lot of steel to do. I guess we could do sandstone as well. Yeah, sandstone bricks would work well. But, oh, we got one more piece. I just realized that's the problem here. It's not the roof. Well, potentially the roof too, but let's just see. Oh, there it is. Awesome. So this was so key. Check it out. Psychic Emanator. This thing's amazing. And of course, as I mentioned in the previous, look how big the radius is on that. That's huge. What? But no, this is one of those items you can't build necessarily. Wow. I mean, unless you have mods for it. Dude, I want to get this to encompass the guest room plus over here the front lines. The whole point of it was doing it for the front lines, but that'll get very little use, you know, except in the middle of like heated battles where they're standing there for long periods of time, which it's helpful for that. But you know what I can do too is we've got plenty of non-violent pawns. If I put it like right here for now, or maybe even better, I put it right by the door. Yeah, that way some of our farm workers will get some benefit too. So I put it right here, and then when we have a raid, if we have time, I can get one of my non-violent pawns to move it down here if I feel like it's going to be a long, drawn-out process. But yeah, so in the meantime, this will be huge. Let's get Buddy. Buddy, you can do the honors. Whoops. There it is. Oh, yeah. So that was the whole point of it. We got a little bit of jade too, which is fine. We'll use that for our sculptures here. I should set Shepherd up with an order. I haven't done that yet. Yeah, let me go ahead and do that. Okay, there we go. So Shepherd now has an order for, we'll do like, I don't know, 5 large sculptures. It'll be either marble or jade, just depending on what we've got. We've actually got plenty of marble. I was starting to build up our supply of marble here exclusively because I want to build their rooms with marble walls, which will give it more beauty, of course. But that's not necessarily on hold because I could build 2 independent rooms right now, probably, and then down the road, which would work for the parents, at least the adults, I should say. And then the kids, we can build rooms for them once this is all completed. You know, as I've mentioned too, I'm seriously considering just destroying it intentionally because it's 33 manhunting Yorkies we got to deal with. That's it. You know, we've already got the rewards for it, so we're locked in there. It's just if it gets destroyed, we got to deal with the repercussions, which is fine. I mean, if it was like a mech cluster off the map, I would say absolutely not. We would protect it with our lives, but I might just go ahead and deconstruct it and fail the quest technically or whatever and incur the wrath of the Yorkies. If we just close our doors here, and as I mentioned, I might be able to set up like some key strategic embrasures here. Let's do a granite embrasure. I guess I could do some right here. Wouldn't be a bad idea by this door. It really just depends on where the Yorkies congregate, because they might come up here by this door, or they might just stand down here by this door. But you know what else I can do is I can lure them in by propping open this door with a pawn here, having an open entrance so they'll all kind of swoop in and get shot up as soon as we slam the door in their face. But yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Because this way I don't have to wait 46 days, which is how long we would have to protect this thing otherwise. That's just insane. Okay, well the embrasures are in. I kind of shortened them up a little bit. I realize we don't need more than 2 at this point really for Strong and Lady V, but maybe if Amaya grows up in time to get a gun in her hands. Also, I was considering I could kind of use this offensively too, as in a tactical fashion. So just keep things as normal. We continue to keep the monument intact. It's not hurting too much, like I said. And if we do get a really big raid or something, I can kind of use it as an impromptu animal pulser. You know, essentially I can go ahead and destroy a corner of this right away, and boom, the Yorkies will attack us. And I assume since they're manhunting or they're maddened or whatever, they would go after the raiders. I might have to try that. Win or lose, I mean, at the worst case, we'll still just have to stand behind our, embrasures and shoot the dogs while we've got a raid coming. So, but no, not a, I think that's worth trying. I like that idea, actually. All right. Well, we finally got that corner taken care of. I forced Strong over here to build the little piece we were missing. And in the meantime, we got another group of visitors arrived. Oh, it's a big group. What is that right there? Is that a female Hussar? Oh, no way. So she's too smart. That's amazing. Look, cooking, crafting, construction. So what we're going to do then is, what's her name? Theophilia. Great name. I'm going to go into the guest tab, and Theophilia here is, where is she? Do I have her selected? Oh, yeah, that's her. All right, we're going to set her to make friends with. Now, I don't know if it's going to happen right away. Obviously, we might have to wait for her to come back again. What's she with? The Empire. So, yeah, that sucks just because it might hurt. Well, it's definitely going to hurt our relationship with them, but as long as they don't get hostile. Oh. Yes. Yeah, as long as they don't turn hostile with us, not as good, is she? Yeah, we won't waste our time on... I mean, we have an option now, so... She is younger, though. Damn. Well, okay, I tell you what, it's not a waste. Let's go ahead and set her as well. Her traits, we can overcome those. She's a cook, crafting too. Yeah. All right, I'm not going to be too picky at this early stage. So this is, what's her face? What's her name? Boetes. All right, interesting name. I like it. What is this? 0 of 3. Wait. Is she unwaveringly loyal? Is she? Doesn't say it. I'm wondering what this means here then. 0 of 1, 0 of 3. These people, including her, don't have one. I don't know what this indicates. There's... Oh, friends in the colony. So why are they incapable of friendship? I don't know. We'll have to watch that. It's still kind of new to me playing with the hospitality. I haven't used them in a long time, but we'll figure it out as we go for sure. But man, oh man, I hope we can get the good Hussar at some point. Nonetheless, it's not a big deal because we are kind of looking for a male Hussar or Highmate to go with Shay. So another female would be great at this point, but we still don't really... I mean, they would still be single unless we wanted to artificially implant them, which we might. I might do that still, but yeah, so a male is preferable. Nonetheless, we're going to practice here with our 2 female Hussar guests. And of course, we're going to watch them very closely. Oh man, the psychic emanators made it just so much better. Oh, look at that. One of them bought the excellent quality bed. Good. Look at Shay. What's she doing? Oh, she's trying to improve relationship. Uh-oh. Oh, it's a flash storm. All right, I just got to scroll out and make sure Randy doesn't hit me with the stray lightning bolt. Oh, check this out. So Randy, instead of a lightning bolt, hit me with some maddened raccoons. Quite a few of them, too. This might be a good opportunity to do a dry run here with our embrasures. So how about you get down there strong? And Lady V, I want you to come and trigger this door closed so we don't have them run through. Oh, crap. Well, if any of them do get inside, I was going to say they'll die from the traps. It's just kind of a waste. But this is good, like I said, to see where the animals congregate. And I don't know, there's got to be more of them, right? Yeah, there's 3 raccoons on the map. I'm pretty sure they're probably all maddened. Yep, they're manhunters. Okay, well, it's not much, but like I said, it's a good test. So let's bring her over. We'll see how this goes. Okay, well, I think they're still keyed onto the fact that this door down here, look, he's... Oh! Crap, buddy. Go, retreat, buddy. That was my fault. Oh, thank God. Okay. So I should have reset them to the safe zone. There we go. Actually, what's-her-face is okay. Lady V, I've got her under control. Whoopsie, maybe that's why the raccoon came through. But you can see they're still hanging around over here. So what I've done now is I've got the doors open. Like I said, okay, and here he comes. Yeah, this is gonna... Oh, maybe not. Dang it, he's turning around. See, I'm trying to tease the AI a little bit. Trick him, so to speak. Not trick him, but just draw him in. It's the same principle behind the trap funnel here, but it might take him a little while for his pathing to reset. Oh, now it says he's melee attacking Shepherd. Okay, perfect. So he's coming in for the kill. Oh, crap. Why don't you go ahead and drop the baby right there? Just put her down for a second. I can get Shay over here. Put her somewhere safe. All right, let's speed this up. Here he comes. All right, get in position. And of course, the door's going to slam shut. There we go. All right, so like I said, it was just a practice run, so to speak, for the dogs. But I still plan on trying to use them in an offensive manner too. So we'll see how that goes. But man, oh man, that was pretty fun nonetheless. Oh, well, I'm watching the guests. This guy brought his own meal. Most of them are asleep right now. I just want to see if any of them grab some hardtack or any Saikai tea. Somebody's drinking the tea. I think it's strong, too. I've noticed her come over here a couple times and drink some tea for recreation. But like I said, I'm just watching them. Look at this silver. We got 80 silver laying here. I'm pretty sure that's just for the bed. Oh. Now he's going to Cloudwatch. Wait, did he grab one? He might have, did he? I didn't notice any... Oh, he did pick up a Psych ID. I didn't notice any money exchanged, though. What the heck's that about? I don't know what the cost of a 1T is, honestly. It's probably not much. $10? Okay. Is that for a single T? I think it is. So he should have given me, what, $7.50? Because we've got a 25% discount. Interesting. I'm not sure how this is going to work, but like I said, I'm keeping a close eye on it. A member of the refugee has taken hardtack for free. Perfect. Exactly what we want. See, I didn't know we get the notification. Oh, that means I should go into the mod options probably and check out hospitality stuff. Look, vending machines. Empty every vending machine after X hours. Interesting. Why? Why would you do that? I don't know. I haven't looked through the options for this, but I know that there is a good extensive amount of them. So I might peruse these and just let me show you if I make any changes. If not, it's going to be essentially the basic settings. Okay, well, after looking through these, there's definitely some good ones here. Obviously, I love the notification for purchases. I'm glad that's on. Also, if we get enough friends to recruit, it'll notify us, which I'm leaving those on. I think I am going to disable guests helping with art and crafting. Typically, I do assign specific people to do stuff, but there are certain things like cutting rock, which I don't. So I just don't want them doing any of that stuff. Also, it says with operations. I assume that means flicking switches and refilling. I mean, I guess I'll turn that off too. It says it's recommended to leave this setting on. Huh. I don't know. Well, I'll leave it on then for now. I wonder why it is. I have to read about that. But anyway, just wanted to show off some of those options. It is great to see the mod options, and I often neglect that personally too. I'll just go with whatever base settings there are, but some of these mods offer incredible flexibility in what they're capable of doing, well beyond what they just advertise on the face of it. So yeah, I shouldn't neglect that. Oh, now this is interesting, and I don't quite understand it, but you can see we've got two notifications up here. One says they've taken some hardtack for free, and this one says they took 6 of them for 4 silver. So they actually dropped, look at that, we got a Manhunter pack, but they actually did pay for the hardtack, even though I've got it set to free. And some people are taking it for free, so I don't know. It's just the higher quantities they pay for? Oh well, it's not a perfect system obviously, but I'm still happy with it. I'm going to be able to, at some point I'll stop showing it to you guys. We'll just assume it's working. And I mean, we are making money. What the hell? Oh, is that my whole stash? Yeah, okay. We got 104 here in the guest room alone, so I'm going to need some hauling animals too, aren't I? I'm going to have to get some Labradors or something. But let's see, manhunting pack. Well, guess what? The door is already closed. I still got that one closed. Okay, good. Here, I'm going to make sure. Yep, safe zone, everybody. Except we'll go home zone for strong. And that's it. Now, let me see here. Lady V, what are you doing? Get back inside. Okay, she's going inside. What do we got? What is he sending at me now? Oh, it's man-hunting cats, everybody. 8 of them. Randy's on his... And oh, there's more of them. Yeah, there's 9 now. He's on his man-hunting animal fix, isn't he? God. All right, so I think we'll just do the same thing. I'm going to draw him down here to where Strong is standing, and we'll use Lady V to prop open the doors here and tempt them in. Okay, well, it looks like they were hanging around up here for most of the time. Now they are starting to come down this way. One of them is, at least. I thought it was more of them there for a second, but the majority's hanging out up here by the water, by the sewage outlet. Oh, get out of there, Lady V. Move back, fall back. Oh, crap. That's fine. That's fine. Totally good. Okay. I should move her to the corner there. All right, get back out here. We're not done yet. We got about half dozen more to go. Okay, well, one of the cats actually got to Strong here because Lady V didn't get out of the door in time. Whose fault is that? I don't know. But no, they're actually both really hungry and stuff, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and set everybody to the safe zone for now. I think that means the visitors will probably have to deal with the animals, but that's okay. That's okay. If they do, that'll just help us out. I mean, it's just some cats, right? They should be able to handle it. So we'll just see how it goes. Okay, interesting. So check this out. Visitors from the refugee empire about to leave. They're afraid of cats. Do you allow them to stay until tomorrow? Sure, you can stay. Okay, so we should probably do something about these cats. You know what I'm thinking? It's probably best to just set up some embrasures up here instead of constantly trying to lure them. Just work with them, you know? As Bruce Lee says, just be like water. You know, go to whatever you need to go to. Do whatever you need to do. Let's see. Okay, they're buying hardtack. It's outside the safe area. Dang it. Okay, so Strong. I think we can do this still. They sent her to home, because safe doesn't allow the walls, but Strong does. Or, I'm sorry, but the home does. So if we do this, she still won't go outside, but I think we can replace them straight up without creating holes. Let's see. We're about to find out, right? All right, come on. Taking a little while. There we go. Okay, perfect. All right, just what we needed. Get up here, Lady V. She's going to have a little bit of practice with that gun of hers now, which is fantastic. I'm definitely going to have to try and give her a passion for shooting at some point. But she's got another year or so, I think, before her first real growth event. But, alright, this is going to work. Like I said, we just have to adapt. Okay, and I think the last cat is about to be eradicated from the map, so that should be good for our visitors. And as you can see, I've added a little shield wall essentially here. All right, you guys, good job. So what this will do, this is just a straight up solid granite wall. Hopefully it'll protect any of our housemates or anybody who happens to be inside the compound when we've actually got like a hostile raid running by and they have weapons and stuff. They can shoot through the embrasures and actually get a beat on our people. So I'm going to put like a blocking wall. Also, I should probably flip around our mortar shells to the other side. They could catch a stray bullet too there, so that might be a little bit dangerous. At some point, I'm going to build a special little structure just for housing mortar shells, because I've had too many incidents where I'll lose like an entire corner of a building or whatever because I put the mortar shells in a bad spot and, you know, they get attacked or something. But nonetheless, we're going to, like I say, adapt. We're going to adapt to all of it. In fact, we've got our first set of rooms going in right now. So this is going to be assigned, as I mentioned, one for Shay and her future husband, whoever that might be, and one for Shepard and Strong. The kids, they're going to have to stay bunked up for now, but that's not a big deal. Nonetheless, guys, I think that's going to do it for today's episode. It has been a very busy one. Lots of entertaining of guests. The Psychic Emanator is now in place, so I think it's going to really help out with our hospitality. Thank you guys so much for joining me for today's episode. Hit that like button if you're enjoying the series so far. Also, I hope you'll consider subscribing to the channel. We do a lot of different games besides RimWorld. I love to show off new indie games and stuff like that, and occasionally a AAA game here or there. So also hop in my Discord channel if you'd like to chat further about RimWorld or anything else. And I will see you guys on the next one.